Algier blocking for Robinson, but that play gets blown up. Frankie Louvu, along with some safety help, corner help from Dante Jackson. Here is Chuba Hubbard with plenty of space and good speed and a good run into Atlanta territory to start the day. Deep drop off the fake. Ritter. Release, and Burns was there in front of Bijan Robinson. D. Alford had a nice punt return last week against Tampa Bay. And it will land for a 52-yarder right near the 5. Sam Franklin was there to down it. Bryce Young stepping up. Looking around, nothing there, and it's finished off by Calais Campbell. Fake the pitch to Robinson. Plenty of time, little throwback. That's a good throw. He finds Jonnu Smith, who's had some big touchdowns in his career, and he just came shy of one as Von Bell barely stopped him from what would have been a long touchdown of 63. And one against the Vikings earlier. Little creativity for Cordero Patterson, and he just lunges in. We've got a touchdown. Took about 25 minutes of game time, but Patterson cracks the end zone, and Atlanta's on the board first.
Well, I'm telling you what, getting the edge. You see Matthews right there on the edge. I tell you what, Drake London, I know he hasn't had a target in this game yet. He hasn't had a catch, but what a block on the edge to seal the edge.
Creativity of their own as Amir Smith-Marset will get a first down. Good run that time, so that snaps the streak of 3 and outs. Young had time, got hit as he delivered it, but it was on target. At least enough to move the chains as he finds Stephon Sullivan, his tight end. Miller slated to get the ball in the third quarter to begin. Young, and he connects. Adam Thielen's there at the 10. Young rolling out. Pressure coming. Bryce Young will not get away from Zach Harrison. 34-yard try here for Pinheiro. If he makes it, watch the reaction. Let's see. That's good. Yeah, Serper knew it. Yeoman's work as per usual. Field position at the 40 after the penalty, and here comes Chuba Hubbard with the biggest play of the Carolina day so far, all the way down inside the 40 of Atlanta.
Aaron throw by purpose.
Yeah, because if you throw that to the outside, Horn might be there. That's a good throw. Kyle Pitts has it inside of Carolina territory.
He can let that thing rip, especially outside the numbers. There's another fumble.
Another one, and the Falcons will recover it. We'll stick with it. That's the Carolina motto. Keep pounding. That's a pounding run out across the 40 for Chuba Hubbard. Now Young off the play action, had to plant his foot, take off, and stayed on his feet. And Bryce Young with an excellent run. Finally, Ellis chases him down. That's a 12-yard scamper. Bryce Young lost the football. That was loose on the deck. Taquan Graham got in there and jarred that ball loose. 95 for the Falcons. And it's going to be Carolina ball with the Saints and the Bucks in that three-way tie. There's Bijan Robinson, and he lost the football. It belongs to Carolina inside the Atlanta 25. Troy Hill knocked it free. Brian Burns has it. He bangs that through.
Well, you could see Dez patting that ball, patting, hey, it's not a baby. That thing's not going to burp. You got to get it out of your hand.
Well, he gets rid of this one pretty quickly, and Drake London is able to hold on after being twisted around. His first catch of the day.
Derek Brown does that as well, and he's obviously taught that to some of the other guys up and down the line of scrimmage.
Here comes Ritter. He was just able to get away from the pressure, but he throws a pick. Taken away by Xavier Woods. And the turnover bug comes to bite Desmond Ritter and the Falcons at the worst possible time. At the Meadowlands against the Jets in a very similar game with similar elements. Bryce Young Looking, throwing, got a man. It is caught at the 25 by Tremble. Play clock winding all the way down. They just get the snap off. Bryce Young out route. Jonathan Mingo rescued that ball inside the Atlanta 45.
Like, you put together a drive at the end of the game when you have struggled all season long. What an opportunity.
And looking for Chark. Did he keep those feet in bounds? If he did, that is a spectacular catch by DJ Chark. And Eddie Pinheiro, a fourth-year man out of Florida of Nicaraguan descent, will try to boot the Panthers to a win and deliver a huge blow to the playoff hopes of the Falcons and give Chris Tabor his first win as an NFL head coach, and he's done it. Break out the cigar, Chris Tabor. It's the first win of your head coaching career in the NFL.